Thrill Tales of Dragon Slayer. I'm pretty sure that's a common, right? I've had enough. What?
I think it was in one of the episodes where he went to the doctor and they were going to give him a shot. They pulled that.
Yeah, it's the time thing. Time challenge.
Yeah, right here. Goku Sphere of Needles. This motherfucker is all bandaged up. I'm looking it up on YouTube. I hate it when they give ads. I don't even know what the hell this ad's for. The worst thing is though, it's one of them you can't skip. Yeah, this motherfucker just got done fighting somebody.
Ah, shit.
Well, it's after he either met or married Chi-Chi because she's here as well.
Yeah. It's probably before Gohan was born.
Yeah, because she just said even when Gohan was a kid, he didn't scream that fucking much. So yeah, you think he's scared of his wife? Fucking throw a needle in front of his ass.
all fucking Beerus had to do to feed him was throw a needle at him, like fucking grab a needle and be like, "Come here, Goku." I would have died.
Oh yeah. And then there's a thing with Naruto that I think's the fucking funniest thing in history. Fucking, you get like all these gods and shit fighting him. He's getting ready to, and the one thing, like when he fought Kaguya, the one thing you could think of was a fucking sexy jutsu, but for a female version, a reverse harem. And it's just, he literally turns into like 6 naked dudes, and she just stands there.
Yeah, she stands there fucking mesmerized, bro.
Literally.
And then fucking Goku turns back into himself, and then she snaps out of it and fucking just destroys her. Just do-do-do-do-do-do.
Naruto.
And what made it even funny was the fact that it came in handy. And no one thought, because at the very beginning it was kind of just...
Play with me.
Kind of just him fucking around is all it really was. At the very beginning of it.
Let me amuse myself.
But then again, two for one deal. Hell yeah.
The more, the merrier.
So yeah, that's the fucking part I like. And I even like how he says it. Like it usually has a better effect on the more stronger opponents. But then you got Sakura down there fucking saying that might work on me, but for someone like her, I doubt this shouldn't work. Then she fucking turns it back into Naruto and punches her in the face, and Sakura just screams out, "It worked!" and just fucking faints.
Yeah, her eyes went completely white, and she's just like, "It worked."
Look at me.
Yeah, and then there's Kakashi's face. He's just sitting there like, oh. But I bet you if Naruto did that with a bunch of women, Kakashi would have been the one to fucking pass out.
Yeah, remember when he actually... He did it on the fucking first, or I think it was like the fourth? Not the fourth, the fifth Hokage. Right? He was like... he said, and it probably would work on me. Remember that?
Was the third Hokage. That was the third Hokage because at that time... When Naruto...
No, it was the fifth. No, remember, because it was first. No, it was he was the third, right? And then
it was the third. Because
just listen to me real quick before you start interjecting. At first, he was the third Hokage, yes, but there's a big but. Then he relinquished his title to I say Goku, fucking Naruto's dad. Remember, the fourth Hokage. Then, after the 4th Hokage died, after the battle with fucking the Nine Tails, he took back over the title as the 5th Hokage.
No, he was still the 3rd Hokage. He just had to take over the duties because of how Minato died.
He was the 5th
so
Hokage.
He was still 3rd Hokage.
He was still the 3rd, but he was considered the 5th Hokage afterwards.
The 5th Hokage is Tsunade.
I'm pretty sure.
It goes by their number. It goes fucking Hashirama, Tobirama, fucking Horizon or Horizon or whatever the fuck the 3rd Hokage's name was. Minato, which is 4. Then it goes Tsunade, which is 5. The 3rd only took back over responsibility because the 4th couldn't take over the responsibility until he was able to. Until after the 3rd died is when they met. Whenever Naruto and them went after Tsunade.
Terra Smash.
And then it goes Kakashi, and then it goes Naruto, and then probably Konohamaru. I don't know, but still. Look, if the subject's on Naruto, we can argue about this all day because I know for a fact that when it comes to something that happens in the original Naruto series, I know I'm correct because I've watched that bitch about 9 million times, through and through.
Makes 2 of us.
Hey, sleeping assholes, die for me, please. Yeah, see, there's an exquisite chest over in that one spot.
Is this an answer from this world?
But yeah, it was the 3rd Hokage because at the beginning of the, I think it was the 2nd episode, when Naruto was chatting with Konohamaru in the thing, in the
I'm the honorable grandson.
in the woods.
Yeah, I know.
And then he's like, "Will you teach me a move to fucking out battle my sensei or something like that?" And then Naruto
Or beat my sensei, or defeat my sensei. Because he's like, I want to prove to my grandfather that I don't need him.
A reward on the road.
To watch over
and
me.
then Naruto taught him the sexy jutsu, and then after Konohamaru got all the kinks worked out of it,
no, because he was still struggling with it. Remember, he was still struggling with it even when Naruto was like, it's it's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. He's like, because I want to be the the Hokage one day. Remember? And he was like, sorry, but you're gonna be my rival, because I'm gonna be Hokage. And then they start. That's how their rivalry started.
That was before
And then Konohamaru was like, something about the 6th Hokage, and he's like, I don't want to be the 6th Hokage. I want to be the 7th Hokage because 6 is already taken. He's like, and then he said.
And that, what you're talking about right there.
Then who has it? And she goes, Naruto has it.
No, that line you're talking about right there is in Shippuden. I'm talking about when they were kids. Well, I mean, Konohamaru and Shippuden is still a kid. Still, when they were in the woods and Naruto first taught Konohamaru the sexy jutsu, how he turns into like that one big fat chick.
Yeah.
Well, basically him, but with tits. And
a little bit fatter too. Sorry to tell you, but yeah.
Yeah, still. And then after he got all the kinks out and he fought, and he did that jutsu to his sensei because the sensei dude was going around looking for him, and then he finally found him with Naruto.
No, Naruto did it. No, Naruto did it. Naruto caught him off guard by doing that. Well, not Konohamaru. Remember Naruto when he's like,
Konohamaru did it as well.
He's like, how did you find us? And he's like, I'm gonna show you what a real, show him what a ninja can really do.
Bruh.
And then he goes and does the he's like, Shadow Clone Jutsu! All the way around him.
Konohamaru did it as well.
No, he didn't.
Konohamaru did it as well. But
he literally sat there and watched. He's like, what?
Motherfucker. I will come to
I
your
know
house
this shit because I watched it and I'm on
Naruto.
fucking Shippuden.
Listen,
I have watched it at least fucking 3 times. I know exactly what I'm talking about.
Motherfucker, I want an address I want an address right fucking now. We are gonna watch the fucking original series, and I bet you $5 fucking that fucking Konohamaru does it too. Because I remember
He does not.
him
If you do remember, they were sitting on a log, eating and taking a drink.
My God.
Listen, they were sitting there eating and taking a drink.
I swear to God.
And fucking Naruto pushes Konohamaru behind him, and he's like, if you want to get to him, you have to get through me. Da 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 da. And then he goes and fucking he's like fine. And he gets in his stance. He's like, Shadow Clone Jutsu, fucking million around him, and he's like, sexy Jutsu, and all of them. He's like, ah, and he like fucking flies off with blood running out of his nose. If you do remember, watch it, rewatch it, buddy, rewatch it. I remember, all in mind, bro.
Yeah, I remember too. Konohamaru does it, but his sensei says, "You think that little phony trick is gonna work on me?" And then fucking basically just bashes the fucking Konohamaru upside the head, and then Naruto's like, "Oh yeah."
He does not. No, because Konohamaru runs at him.
Motherfucker, I can look. I'll watch it.
Go ahead, look it up. Look it up. Look it up.
All right.
Look it up.
I will.
Konohamaru runs at him to go attack him, and he's like, duh, and then smacks him on the back of the neck with a chop, knocking Konohamaru down. Like he's like, and he's like, hey.
Bro, I am not fucking bullshitting.
I know what I'm talking about, bro.
Part 2, episode 2. My name is Konohamaru. All right. Let me get to the spot. That's when he's being followed. Continue. That's when he's teaching him sexy jutsu. Continue. Keep going. Alright, right here. Listen very fucking closely.
The nine-tailed fox. That's dear. They all look at me that way. So, honorable grandson, time to go home.
No way! I'm learning how to beat my grandfather so I can get the title! Hokage! Now don't get in my way!
A Hokage is more than just a fighter. He must know virtue, honor, wisdom, and he must be skilled at 1,000 jutsu. You don't even know one jutsu.
And there's the one.
Huh?
Hi there. Like my jutsu? Hey, he's not defeated!
What kind of scandalous technique is that? Such tasteless vulgarity can never influence me. I am far above it. Honorable grandson, stop this right now! Naruto's turning you into a delinquent. Only my special training can put you on the fast track to becoming a Hokage.
Just leave me alone! Shadow Clone Jutsu!
Now skip ahead 2 seconds.
Watch.
With my harem jutsu!
Now tell me I'm a fucking liar again.
Tell me
I
if
told
I'm a
you first
fucking
it was-
liar.
I told you first it was Konohamaru that did it. Because if you remember, I just showed you, the dude says you don't even know one jutsu. Guess what? Sexy jutsu. So Konohamaru does it, and it didn't work. So Naruto did it. And guess what? It worked.
Terra
So I can
smash!
just imagine now. I haven't figured out where you fucking where the hell you live. We'll be right there. We'll watch fucking Naruto, and then we're both gonna go arguing about it. And it's probably gonna turn into a big ass fist fight over it.
I swear to God, bro. Not gonna lie.
Like no motherfucker.
I mean, because that's the thing. We're so much alike. Is the fact that that's probably the reason. We're just so much alike.
Pretty bad. Pretty bad that we both know so much about it that one of us is like thinking of a different scene, and the other one's talking about another scene that the one's thinking of, and then we're both thinking of a different scene. Then it's like, motherfucker, you shut the fuck up and listen.
A reward on the road.
Like, that's how, I swear, that's, if we ever actually met in real life, that's probably how it, like, how our relationship would be. It's just big old fucking argument over something like simple like that.
Yeah, and then someone's gonna look at you, man, why the hell you two hang out all the time? You argue like a motherfucker. Oh, well, that's just how we are.
Swear to God, bro.
What the fuck you guys argue over all half the time? Naruto.
Naruto. Ain't no anime.
And,
Anime.
yeah, although I can see it now. We say Naruto, and the first and I swear to God, if we're right there beside each other, and the first person that says that gay ass show, I'm sorry to say, I'm just gonna haul off and just punch him in the nose.
Hey, that makes two of us. We'll do that at the same exact time, just like fucking side by side. You hit him with your right, I'll hit him with my left.
Fucking just look each other in the face and be like, "Yep, pow."
We look at each other, just fucking, we nod at each other, then we both punch him at the same exact time.
Yeah. 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 Terra smash.
Windblade.
Can't see. Terra smash. I don't know who the fuck Terra is, but does
I'll
she
keep
smash
this
well?
close.
I think they meant like by like terrain, you know, like T-E or T-E-R-R-A. Not like the female bitch that I used to work with. Yeah, she was my manager and she was a piece of shit. I mean, I absolutely hated her.
Well, I can tell you right now, unless I lived in your community, there's no way in hell we'd meet up.
Where do you live anyway? I mean, I live in Springville, Indiana, but
yeah, I ain't got the money to go there. I live in Kentucky.
Shit, you're like right below me, bro. Or no, cause I'm pretty sure you're right beside me, aren't you? Or one of the fucking two. I don't know. You're either below me. I don't know. But you're not very far off. You're like along the border. Like.
You know, I hate to say it though, that'd probably be about the only time that I would ever jump anybody.
Thanks.
Because even though one punch, that one punch would just probably do it because you got two hands coming dead at your face.
They would probably get scared. Just like, fuck. They would have nowhere to go because we'd be swinging at the same exact fucking time. We'd be like, let him. I'd be like, let him up, let him up, let him up. And as he gets up, we just beat the shit out of him again.
Fuck yeah! The moment he gets up, I'm gonna body slam his ass. I mean, I'm not a fighter, but
here.
Damn. Oh, if it's one of them little star dudes.
Star dudes.
Yeah, for the statue, I just don't exactly know where it's at. I think it's in one of these trees. I think it's in this fucking tree right here.
No, it's over here. I see it.
I'm glad that makes one of us, because I don't.
Actually, never mind. I don't see it. Or maybe. No, it's not down there.
Yeah, that don't lead to.
Oh wait, yes it is.
Down here. It's right
yes,
here.
it is.
It's right here. You got it.
Oh, thanks.
Can you make it up now?
No, I'm not gonna make it. You know, I'm not just like 5 feet from the rim.
This is Sparta!
Terror smash.
I don't know. From sound up, she's a bitch, so I wouldn't want to smash.
Huh?
I said, I don't know. From sound up, she's a bitch, so I wouldn't want to smash.
I mean, she was cute. No, she was a bitch. What's your type on girls? Like, what's your type?
I don't know, because I don't date many girls, honestly. Because where I live, either everyone's related to you, or they're already taken, and I don't honestly trust dating apps and shit.
Neither do I. Next thing you know, you don't know, but you're dating like your third cousin.
Well, it's not that. It's like
Is this an
you
answer
go to a
from
girl
this
and you
world?
ask where she lives, and the next thing you know, she'd be like down in Florida or Canada or somewhere, and I'm like, well, I'm sorry to say, but all you're gonna get's a long time relationship. And then that's
long distance relationship.
And that's whenever the bitch cheats on you because you never know if the bitch is cheating or not.
Pretty much. I mean, I don't date very much because this is a real small town. Same with how you're saying it. There's not a lot of people around here, and half of the time, you know, they're kind of just either. Okay, I'm gonna just name off like 3 reasons why I'm saying this. 1, they're either a hoe. 2, they probably have something. 3, they're on meth. What else? They're either related to you or they're just a complete bitch. Oh yeah, and that's pretty much all. I mean, there's one that I really did like, and I'm talking to her now. You know, she's not half bad.
A reward on the road.
But I don't know. I don't know. And over here, it's like real bad when it comes to women, them going and lying about their age.
Yeah.
It's like really bad over here.
Oh hell. I wonder if your girls look anything like ours. Hell.
I mean, ours are like look fucking like 20, 30 years old.
Shit.
Half of them. This particular one, I mean, she's pretty cute. I mean, I like her. The other one that I was with, I couldn't. She, like, you want to know what makes it bad? Is the last girl I was with. She fucking, she left me. Or she just went and started fucking some other guy. And, well. You want to know what made it worse? Was the fact that he's cross-eyed. And the only reason why she left me is because he has a home of his own. You know, and he lives, you know, by himself or whatever, and has a place. And I was willing to like legitimately leave, you know, so she would be happy.
I'll tell you, the thing about the girls around here, you take one that stands about 6 foot, and I mean, don't get me wrong, anyone can take a compliment, and it doesn't have to go nowhere. And I mean, the girls are gorgeous, like pretty and all that. And hell, when a girl just about stands as tall as I do, yeah, my head's always thinking, you're older than you look. And when they ask you, how old do you think I am? I will literally sit there, go from head to toe, and like, let's see. You're about as tall as I am. Your face says about... about 17. Body says about 17. And then I'll be like, well, I'm saying all this in my head, and then I'm like, I'm gonna guess about 17. Nah. I was like, what? Then how old are you? I'm 14. I'm like, huh?
Believe me.
How in the hell are you 14? You stand almost as tall as I do.
You want to know something even worse? I know a kid, he was 12.
And I'm fucking 6'3".
This dude, listen to me. This dude that I met back when I was in one of the schools that I was in, dude was literally 12 years old and was 6'4".
Jesus Christ.
I was like,
I'll keep this
what kind of fucking hormones are you taking, my guy? Like what is up with this world? Hold on, I'm leveling up.
What the hell? Hell, I mean, I like it back in the day when you'd be like, when a girl says, how old do you think I am? And you'd be like, you look about 20, 22. Yeah, you're right, I'm 24. And I said about 22, but okay.
Yeah, but now it's kind of like
back in the day,
you're about 20, and they're like, no, what's wrong with you? I'm 13. You're like, what the fuck?
No. Exactly. You fucking second guess yourself. You're like, okay, I'm either shit's about to happen or I'm going to jail.
I swear to God. It's fucking hilarious, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It just gets bad. I'm trying to level up, but
Yeah,
like,
that's the one thing about nowadays I don't really, and that's why and that's another reason why half time I don't talk to girls these days. I mean, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't mind, but unless
there's
I
one
got
girl.
ID in my hand, I'm like, yeah.
You want to know something? I was this is back when I was you know, I first started talking to my dad. At the age of 5. They knew where everyone was at. You know, he knew where my other brothers and sisters were at. The only one he didn't know where, you know, they were at was me. Why is it getting very, very dark on my screen? Like, every time I move closer to this...
That's because you're going out of bounds. There's no spot on this area. We're at the very top of the map. We're at the boundary line.
But I died last time I did that.
No, all it does is Paimon will fucking will tell you that there should be more stuff here. Yeah, how about we explore the area ahead of us later? And then the game will automatically have you turn around.
There's a blue box over here.
Oh, that's simple to defeat.
Wait.
You just gotta watch out for the... Hi, pal.
Terra smash!
Yeah, that's it. Just spin me in front of it. Yeah, you want to make sure you don't hit that. Because that's why...
Jesus Christ, that took half of my health.
No one escapes my sights.
Don't worry, I got it back for you. I took about half hits health.
It's after
and now
you,
we wait and see what happens. Yep.
It's immune to my attacks. Is that a fucking butterfly?
Bro, just let me worry about all this.
Let it explode real quick.
Well, that thing's gonna move, I hope you know.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Yeah, pussy. Oh, you're dead now. Oh shit,
Yeah,
that's a lot of tornadoes.
Yeah, these you gotta watch out for. But you can outmaneuver them.
That's cheating. Go, Baron Bunny.
Wait, do you have to go up in those?
Yep, you gotta get these 4 little ball dudes. Oh, there you go, it should be it. And now we just gotta wait until this bitch magically comes back. And now it's got that little bit of health, we're good to go. Hey, you know you shouldn't leave yourself open to attacks, pal. That's why I like these cubes. They're judgeable. You can judge what they're gonna do pretty easily.
Hurricane seed. Why do you have to grab these things?
Because there's some characters that take those to enhance, and I think I have one of them. Let me find out. I need this one right here, because she's a air type. Yeah. I got one here that if I get the right shit for her, well, the moment I activate her ultimate, well not ultimate, but R2 button, and it gets to a and everyone in the R2 thing, I can literally stand back and just hit and just mash circle and deal damage to everybody in that fucking area. She takes the hurricane seed to level up. I'll put her on the team real quick and show you what she does. Fuck, I went to the wrong damn thing. Well,
I guess this thing
no
thing just spawned just now.
I'll keep this close.
Well, good. If something spawned over there, then
Random? No, it just like legitimately randomly spawned. Would you look at that? There's a fighting thing over here. Fighting challenge.
Well, good. Well, good. She may not do much damage and shit, but you start that up, and I'll show you what she does. Which I'm gonna go ahead and get out of the fucking water before I drown. Due to the lack of stamina. Alright. Well, what do you know? Even them. Well, then you know your fucking shit is a lot. Oh fuck! I forgot to hit R2 again. I don't even know what the second R2 does. I'm about to find out.
Stand clear. Animal test 6308.
Oh, I know what that does. I've played with her before.
Well, I did the test trial with her where everything's maxed out, and I think it was my ultimate move that I did. But I do a certain move and then I can attack, and all the people in that little area gets attacked at the same time. I don't even have to be aiming at them. I can just stand back here and do this if they're behind me and still deal damage to them. Which this character's pretty good from what I hear. You just got to get her actually up there.
It's only at 8%. Still 13 hours, dude? Shit. Shit is getting boring, bro. Just sitting here staring at a bar. Not this game. I'm talking about like Call of Duty. Shit. It's taking forever to download. Give me a moment.
Yeah.
These are the two favorites that I like to run.
Cool it.
Where'd you go? Oh, you're right there. How are you doing that?
There's you gotta go to, I think, the souvenir shop, and you can buy a fishing rod, and then you got to go to this one person and buy bait, and you get these little spools of fish, which you just fucking scared off.
I did. It's very unfortunate.
Yeah, and they're back now, but you fucking just froze everything. Alright, so that bait don't work. Let me try this one.
Big dude's biting. you failed to get him,
did,
didn't you?
Yeah. I didn't get the right time to yank the damn... Alright, motherfucker, you wanna go over there?
You want to go to the mine?
What the hell is that?
I'm gonna let you do your thing. Might use different bait. I don't think it likes it.
I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try the thing with the feather. What the hell? I'm hitting the fucking... I'm hitting the fucking button to reel, or do I gotta fucking wait for it to do something else?
Cool it.
Turn around.
Dodge this. Freeze.
I completely forgot how this fucking game mechanic for the fishing works because I don't fucking fish that much on here. 'Cause usually whenever I get on here I just want to do the fucking story. Don't you take it, you little bastard. Gotcha, you son of a bitch.
You're having trouble.
Yeah, well, no shit.
Quite the find.
Gotcha, you son of a bitch.
Time to act.
Ay, ay, ay.
Where's the
I
mine?
got it, but it's over at the one for the Nicolicus Jade.
Yeah.
It's over at the Mingjuja Park and something village.
Let's go.
And tell me I don't know my Naruto, motherfucker.
That makes... We both know what we're talking about.
Do what?
We both knew what we were talking about.
Well, you're saying that fucking Konohamaru doesn't fucking do sexy jutsu, and I'm like, yes,
No, I knew he did
motherfucker.
sexy jutsu. That's what I was saying. I know he does sexy jutsu. But you were assuming that I didn't know that.
No, the way you're wording it made it sound like you didn't know that he was doing it. Cause you said that he doesn't do any jutsu, but Naruto does shadow clone, and then the other one I was like, no, motherfucker, Konohamaru does a jutsu as well.
Because I remember in the new the Shippuden shit, he does the sexy jutsu perfectly.
A good book to accompany me.
But remember, Naruto or fucking Konohamaru ran past what's his face, the noodle guy, or I forget his name, Ichiraku Ramen, and he knocked what's his face's stuff out of his hand. He's like, Naruto, Konohamaru, remember?
No, my sword!
But that line that you were referencing to, where you said Konohamaru says because you're looking at the 7th Hokage, and then Snotty's like, 7th, what about the 6th? And you're like, and he says that spot's taken. Naruto's gonna get it. That's in Shippuden, because that's like right before Naruto comes back to the village.
Yeah, no, that's when he came back from the village. He was already there. He was already
same
back.
Damn thing. You know what I mean? Well,
He did. They did.
no,
No, he was back, and they were side by side when they did that because they started running.
No, he wasn't, because
Remember,
and them just caught that fucking cat.
Remember, they had already been there, right?
Look, do I gotta find that episode and find it and look?
Bruh,
at it
I'm telling
because
you.
Naruto was not in that fucking room.
No, listen. Let me speak before you interject again. What I'm saying, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm saying during that period of time, Naruto was already in the village.
Yes, but
That's what
Konohamaru
I'm
didn't
saying.
know that, nor did Tsunade, so technically he wasn't back. He
He
was
was back
wasn't.
in the village. Yes, he was back. But they didn't know he was back. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. And
So he actually was back.
When he got
just
back.
end quote, they may not have known he was back. They suspected he wasn't. He was still in the village when that happened. They just didn't know he was in the village.
Well, fuck, Sakura did, because the two idiots at the gate told her.
Yeah.
By the way, guess who
They're
we
like,
saw
is that who I
storming
think
by,
it is?
or whatever they said.
When did they try
It
to
is.
imprison Naruto? I forget when that was.
In prison, that would be the 5th movie, because there's a dude that can, I don't know what he is, but it's like he's like a master disguise type of deal. He disguised himself as Naruto and attacked the Raikage, and the Raikage told Tsunade about it, and she knew that it wasn't Naruto because Naruto was with Shikamaru the night when that was supposed to go down, because him and Shikamaru were playing that shogi or whatever it is that Shikamaru and Asuma play all the time.
Shogi, yeah.
Yeah, and so they came up with the idea to let Naruto take the fall, send him to prison, and see what's going on because they knew where he was gonna end up at, and the prison that they knew of was I guess rumored to have the Pandora's box, you know, that big giant fucker with like the 4 faces on it.
Yep.
And they needed.
And I'm pretty sure
someone
Pandora's
powerful
box
to
is like
open it.
really powerful artifact that can literally destroy the planet as we speak.
Well,
And
I'd say
Pandora
it
is
but
the reason why they call it Pandora's box is because Pandora is trapped inside of the box.
Well, they didn't let Naruto in on it due to the fact that they something that he didn't do. Which honestly, if you didn't tell me that it was a fucking secret mission or something, and you show up and you want to help me, bitch, I'm fucking destroying your ass and the motherfucker I'm fighting. Make me go through hell just because I'm someone. I'm sorry to say, but that's the one part of that movie that, for me, it was like, okay. So instead of having to go through all the hell and shit, you could have just told him that was a secret mission that he had to go here and just fucking play along. Like hell, he would have made trouble for himself the moment he got there. But then again, if they told him, he wouldn't have tried to escape about 400 or 500 times. But Killer B had them fucking people on the inside looking out for him.
And that's the thing. What makes it like even worse is when Naruto was I'm pretty sure at one point Naruto was messing around and act like a villain with that fucking mask on. Even his own sensei tried to kill him.
That's somewhere in Shippuden. It's a backstory of Naruto. Like, yeah, the kids of the village told him that if he wants to hang out or something, go to the graveyard or something like that. I don't exactly know how it goes because I'm not that far yet, but I remember seeing a clip of it on like YouTube. What the fuck is after me now? Oh, fucking bug, get off me, you little bastard. So I can explain something here. Thank you. Okay, now back to what I was saying. Another bug spawns. So they told Naruto that if he wants to hang out, go to the graveyard at some time. And I think when he got there, they kind of did an ambush on him, but they didn't really like hurt him or anything. They just basically caught him freak and all this other shit. You know how Naruto's life is. Freeze. Kids.
Yep.
And so he starts walking to town. He meets the one shop guy, sees the fox mask. He's like, I got an idea. But he didn't say anything. The owner of the shop pushes him to the ground, grabs the mask, throws it at him, and says, "Here, is this what you want?" And then everyone in town's fucking looking at him, like fucking how they always look at him. So he runs off. He pulls the prank on the kids because he knows where they're at by putting the fox mask on and the fucking over hoodie, and he scares the shit out of the kids. They're running out of the damn thing. Uruka's there somehow, or already knowing what the hell's going on. Fucking, he asked the kids what's going on, and they said something about Demon Fox or something like that in the graveyard. So he runs in there, and turns out to be Naruto. He got fucking knife drawn and everything, and he was ready to do it too.
Not knife.
Same shit. Whenever I'm scratching my back, I'll say whatever the hell I want to say.
Yeah, whatever. But go on. Proceed. Which one was it, though? Like, which movie? Because I'm wanting to watch it.
Now, for the backstory, that's not a movie. That's in the show somewhere.
Who's this slippery guy?
Somewhere.
It's in Shippuden?
You coming over here?
I don't
Do
know
what?
where you're at. What's the problem?
On your map.
I'm gonna spawn next to you.
You ain't got this teleporter unlocked.
Nah, I can get there easy. I'll just teleport to the big thing, and then I'll start gliding down to you. The minute I hit the ground, my fucking stamina's depleted. Jesus. The minute I hit the ground is when my stamina is depleted. Are you up or you're down?
I'm over on the teleporter. So technically, where you're at, it would be up because I don't see you anywhere. I don't see you here at all.
You should.
I see you now. But yeah, that cave is just right over here with all the with the cup. Well, there should be a couple pieces of. So you might want to get a bitch with a big sword so you can break it easy. While I fight these fuckers. Wonder why the fuck I tried to climb a fucking tree. Fucking moron. There we go. Now collect your chest, and there's your core lapis. You don't need that. There's your jade.
Empty chest. Good for storage.
3 good pieces of jade. Where the fuck is this damn chest at? Oh, right there. Where the fuck is this chest at? I keep seeing it. What the fuck are you doing over here?
Get back!
Jade's over here, by the way. You
Smell
got 3
of
big
treasure.
pieces, so if you're lucky, you'll get about
Strange.
5 pieces out of it. Okay, so that one only gave you 1.
No, it gave me
You
2.
didn't pick it up. Oh well, then I guess I get some too.
That one gave me 1.
I hope it's enough to do whatever the hell you need to do with.
Need to figure out who it exactly is, though. That's the problem.
Well, it should tell you if you go to your mission. It should lead a waypoint right to the person.
Who was it?
I keep watch. You leave, you call me.
Who was it? This is actually kind of getting on my nerves a little bit.
Do what?
I don't know who it was. It was somebody who
was some-
needed an. Oh, that's what I needed it for. It was a quest, not for a person.
Look here, motherfucker. I will throw a flaming hot fireball at you. Come here, bitch. Here, you want a fucking anvil? I'll drop one on your head for you.
So if you even could.
What the hell does this bitch's ultimate do?
Inadmissible evidence!
Okay, I have no fucking clue. Who else do I have that I don't fucking play? I mean, yeah, I just basically level people up, but
Is that it? Is that everything?
I mean, you didn't have to break everything, but
That was literally everything. This fucking place sucks!
I'm hungry. Let's hunt.
you know, anyone that has ever watched Naruto and know that he has kids, and then you've ever seen that, I think it's the show 911 where the astronaut dude dies in space due to radiation poisoning or something like that,
Yeah.
and he calls his family
And
up.
his wife and his daughter, yeah.
Yeah,
Like
they
the
got
last-
the same one here of Naruto with his daughter on here, and it's like, oh come on.
You notice, like, what was the most saddest part of Naruto? Or Boruto? Is when Naruto...
You're probably thinking the same thing I am, but I
is
want to
when
hear what you gotta
Naruto
say.
lost Kurama.
Yep,
Kurama.
that
That is the saddest part, because literally Kurama puts out his fist. It was like, basically put it there, and they pound it, and he's like, wait, he's like, this is goodbye, Naruto. And he was like, wait, What do you mean? He's like, the cost was my life. Basically, Kurama risked his life to save Naruto's.
Mm-hmm.
Because I believe it was because of a jutsu that some guy had attained. By a touch, it could take a life away, I guess, or some shit like that. Which literally killed Kurama. He literally just turned to ash, and Naruto's sitting there, I mean...
I smell rabbit.
Dude is crying. I'm jumping in the water, fuck it. Oh, and whenever you do get the chance, do download Tsushima. Or Tsushima.
Go to where?
No, I'm saying, whenever you get the chance, just do go and download Tsushima. Tsushima.
Well, it depends on how much gig it is, and so that way I know if I gotta delete anything or not.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gugwa.
See, now that's probably another reason I may not watch the Boruto series because of the death of Kurama. Because that motherfucker has been in fucking Naruto's life since day fucking one.
Yes, he may not have noticed it, but yeah.
Like, yeah, because where do you think fucking Naruto went off to whenever he was by himself? I mean, yeah, it probably didn't show, but $5 says Kurama fucking was there with the kid the entire time.
He was.
Helping him through everything. And I'm not just talking about, like, giving him chakra with fights and all this and that. I'm talking about when Naruto, as a child, physically broke down
100%.
Kurama.
And it wasn't, you know how...
Without showing it, Kurama was... Without showing it, Kurama was there the whole fucking time.
No, without, no, listen. I think that you're on the right track, but what I think is, that, Naruto didn't put those thoughts in his head. You know how when he was, like, talking to Konohamaru, he's like, boo-hoo, no one likes you, you're a freak of nature, da-da-da-da, right? Remember? And what's-his-face was like, why did he say that? And it hurt so much. That was when he was going against that, seven swordsmen of, you know what I mean?
Oh, no, that wasn't Konohamaru. That
Not
was,
Konohamaru, well,
fuck,
what's
what the
his
hell
face?
was his name? I know his name, but I can't think of it. It started with an R. Rumi, something like that.
Remy.
I know, no, wait, might have started with an H. Might have been Haru.
Haru, yeah, that's what it was. He was talking to Haru. And he was like,
You nothing
or
but
said
a
something,
whiny little
and
baby
he's
who
like,
sits
and then
cries all the time.
And listen, remember how he said that to him? Right? And then, why did he say that? Da-da-da-da, and was talking to, and then, I think it was Kakashi told him, he's like, Naruto has probably told himself that so many different times when he was a child. Da-da-da-da. And he was like, I feel like Naruto didn't tell that to himself. I feel like Kurama told that to him.
original Naruto series that understood exactly what Naruto went through.
And that was Gaara.
Well, okay, then make that 2 people.
Okay, that's what I thought.
People. I wasn't going with Gaara, but that's a valid point. But Gaara did technically go through the same thing Naruto did. But I'm talking about from a non-Jin Chiriki's point of view. And that's fucking that one bitch, Isaribi, the one that's like fucking half fish because of the damn one of the Orochimaru's.
Yes, she did understand him a lot. Or more like Naruto understood her. More like...
Yeah, but after she saw what Naruto meant, after he slapped her and says, I know what it feels like, but it doesn't make it right to hurt others and all that shit. Right there is when she fucking realized what the hell he meant after fucking Kurama gave him chakra to fucking go through that one other fish prick. Bit of a monster yourself. Oh yeah, but at least his monster actually has control. You son of a bitch, you ugly as fuck.
Body and mind.
At least Naruto's monster actually makes him look cool.
Her monsters make her... and that's the thing, it's not exactly her fault though. You know, she was subject to that.
Yeah.
Like, Naruto didn't want the nine-tailed fox inside of him, but it happened.
Well, but Naruto technically really didn't have much of a choice. I mean,
because he was still a child. He didn't exactly consent to having something put inside of him.
But you gotta look. But you gotta look too. At the time, his father was just trying to protect the village, and the only way he could think of doing that, because at the time he was pretty much already dying. Because the only way to get rid of the Nine-Tails was to steal it inside of somebody else, since Kushina's already lost it because of Obito's dumbass. Well, even though I can understand why Obito was...
Who did?
Did that in the first... Obito.
No, who lost the Nine-Tails? Who had the Nine-Tails first?
Body and mind.
Who?
Kushina, Naruto's mom.
Kushida?
Kushina.
Is that Naruto's mom?
Yes, that's Naruto's mom.
Let me read you a verse.
Nine-Tails Jinchuriki.
Rain outlines your fate.
It was transferred to her because in Shippuden, you'll learn in Shippuden when you get to a certain spot. I already know this backwards because it's in it's part of the video. But when Jinchuriki gives birth, when the Jinchuriki gives birth, the seal is weakened like a motherfucker, and I mean a motherfucker.
Get back!
Put it this way, it's so damn weak that Minato had to stand there and fucking keep it, and with his hand on her stomach just to keep the fucker sealed inside. It was so weak. With fucking Nine-Tails inside, Kushina just bashing around trying to get out. But after Naruto was born, that's when Obito's dumbass decided to step in. Yeah, and you know what's funny? Sasuke gets born into the world at a hospital bed, fucking held by mom and doing just fine. Naruto gets born in a fucking shed outside of town, and first thing he does is get a fucking explosive put on his back.
Who? Naruto?
Naruto!
No, my sword!
Obito put a fucking one of the exploding tags on the towel that they wrapped Naruto in. Fucking Minato ripped that bitch off and jumped out the door with him.
Who put a bomb on his back?
Obito.
Why would he do that?
Because at the time he didn't care what the fuck happened because he was pissed off that he saw Kakashi kill Rin. He was on that fucking I'm gonna destroy this world to make it another world and all that and everything else kind of kick.
Body and mind.
And in order to do that, he needed, I'm not gonna say he needed, but I think it was more of a distraction. But he took Nine-Tails out of Kushina by basically controlling the Nine-Tails mind, and when he did, that fucked everything up. Because Nine-Tails came out of Kushina, and that's whenever the village was attacked. That's when Naruto's mom and dad sacrificed herself to save Naruto because the motherfucker was going to go kill Naruto. And yeah, so yeah, kind of a dick move. But I could tell you, in the original series, probably the saddest death I've ever seen in the Naruto series, the original one. The saddest death that I could think of in the original series was Haku. don't care what anybody says. That one for me was the saddest death of the original
Body and
series.
mind. Rain outlines your fate.
But yeah, I can't believe you. You like Naruto so much, but yet you can't get into the games? Like, how in the hell does that not make sense? I mean, fuck, I love the games. I honestly do. I play the fuck out of them.
I was gonna get one until you said that now.
I hope we find long
Like,
lost
I mean, you
ancient
straight
literature.
up just don't make sense, bruh.
Like,
Like,
you
I
told me
love
yesterday
watching
that
it,
you-
but I don't like playing it.
Well, do you like playing Mortal Kombat?
No,
How in the fuck you not like Mortal Kombat?
because I suck at Mortal Kombat.
Well, fuck. I suck at it too, but I still like playing Mortal Kombat. I mean, I don't have it downloaded because of storage, but
Body and mind.
I'll tell you right now, though, Naruto, it's fun. Once you get the hang of it, because fuck, all you're doing is mashing circle the entire time, because that's the only attack button there is. I mean, yes, every now and again you gotta hit triangle and X to do a dash, but other than that, it's pretty much all it is. Just hitting triangle and circle, that's it. You hit square, all you do on
Time to
square is throw
act.
kunai, that's it. That's all square does, unless you change your settings around to like where your square button's your attack or all that and everything else. You know, you can set it the way that you like it, the way it feels, but I got used to the original way that you play it.
Body and mind.
I'm more of a, instead of like circle, I'm more of the triangle to attack. Because I play a Dragon Ball, where like triangle is like light attacks, and square or square is light attacks, triangle is light or heavy attacks, circle. Can't remember what that one is.
I wouldn't do that.
Circle's
I would
to
not do
activate,
that.
X is
hero
to
approached the vile
X is to
dragon's
jump,
limpid
and
lair.
dash. Or R2 and X is to dash.
If you did get
or
a Naruto
a dash,
game, I would not change triangle to be an attack button because that's how you get your chakra. Well, for me that is. Because all I gotta do is hold triangle and I get my and I can fill my chakra back up.
You should play Xenoverse 2.
I have once or twice. I don't have it anymore, but I played it a
You
while
can get
back.
it again. If you have the library, or if you have it in your library or whatever, you should be able to play it.
My
Yup.
gosh.
Hold on, I want to send you a picture real quick,
Build and
and this is actually what I took a picture of that. Beat the entire game. Bro, the last fucking chapter of the entire story is hard as fuck. Dude, you lose your power to learn new moves. You can't use your moves. You are basing your shit off of like physical attack, and that's all.
I wonder if I got a picture of the last time I played that game. I ain't gonna find it in here. I went to the fucking...
Yeah, I don't have pictures of it though, but... I might actually hop on right now. Xenoverse. I haven't played in so long, dude. And I did re-download Journey, which, you know, was a really good game. I mean, Journey was definitely good. I have 47%. Usually when you delete the game, or, you know, take it off your console, you know, and just uninstall it, it'll take the images also. So you won't be able to access the images that you previously had. So you'll have to go through and make more images. Hold on, I'll have to go through my games again. Applications. Games. I need to get that. How much is it? Oh, because I've never played before. I mean, it sounded like a really good game.
I mean...
'Twas on a
Predator's a
deserted
bitch
moonlit
to
night
play.
that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair.
Yeah, I got the digital deluxe edition on there, but for the original, yeah, you'd have to look it up because it's just telling me to download the console even though I already own the damn thing. And I will go through every fucking photo that I have on here. There's another one I need to re-download. I paid $5 for it.
What is it?
Fucking Among Us.
Duh, fuck that. I'm not even...